I'll be going for Bud. You know, if he fight Canelo, I'll be going for him. I mean, I don't know if he's gonna win or lose, but I definitely be going for Crawford. I think if anybody can pull it off, he can pull it off.
Do you feel that Canelo's gonna win?
No.
Really?
No.
So you would put your money on Crawford?
Yes.
You'd make money.
I was almost 40 years old when I cooked this dude. Easy.
Right now, I think Crawford is a little better than Mayweather, but Canelo have more experience right now.
Errol Spence Jr. has shared his thoughts on the much-anticipated showdown between Canelo Alvarez and Terence "Bud" Crawford, a dream fight that has boxing fans excited. Known for being honest and having a sharp boxing mind, Spence didn't hold back when talking about what might happen if these two top fighters face off. With Canelo's power and size going up against Crawford's sharp timing and smart adjustments, Spence gave a strong breakdown of their styles, strengths, and how the fight might play out, offering fans a look at how a fellow elite fighter sees this huge matchup.
What do you think of that fight?
I think it's a great fight, especially at 160. I'm a guy that, you know, sucks down at 147. I mean, I really think that a lot of people see probably 80–70% of who I really am in 147 pounds. And I'm a guy, especially when I got the WC belt, it helped me go up in weight. You know, I had an IVF and the 10-pound weight limit after the weigh-ins and things like that, so it helped me out a lot too. But I'm a guy that outgrown the weight. You know, I'm just holding around because I want to be undisputed champion at 147. But if this is a great fight at 160, you know, I can definitely move up to 160 and fight there easily.
Errol Spence Jr. is clearly backing Terence Crawford in the big fight against Canelo Alvarez. In several interviews, Spence said that if anyone can move up in weight and beat Canelo, it's Crawford. He's chasing greatness, Spence explained, so why not? While he admitted he can't say for sure who will win, he added, "I don't know if he's going to win or lose, but I'll definitely be rooting for Crawford."
I mean, it could happen. I mean, why not? If Crawford want to challenge himself to be great, let him try to be great, you know. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm with it. So, you know, I'll be going for Bud. You know, if he fight Canelo, I'll be going for him. I mean, I don't know if he's gonna win or lose, but I definitely be going for Crawford. I think if anybody can pull it off, he can pull it off. He's chasing greatness, so why not? Canelo came up to 175 and all that, and fought Kovalev and fought the other guy too. So I mean, if he can do it, and he started at 147. So I mean, if he's doing it, why can't Crawford do it?
Part of Spence's respect for Crawford comes from firsthand experience. On July 29, 2023, Terence "Bud" Crawford dominated Spence with a 9th-round TKO, becoming the undisputed welterweight champion. By winning all 4 major belts, a first in the 4-belt era, Crawford landed 185 out of 369 punches, 50%, including 98 powerful shots at a 60% rate. In contrast, Spence only connected with 96 out of 480 punches, just 20%. Reddit users pointed out flaws in Spence's style, like keeping his head too far forward while Crawford came in better prepared. His sharp footwork, ability to switch stances, and precise punching exposed Spence's weaknesses and secured Crawford's place as boxing's pound-for-pound best.
See, this is the thing. Canelo's looking to knock Crawford out. Canelo's not going to try to outbox him. So Canelo could fall into the same position Errol Spence was in, trying to knock out Crawford and ending up getting clipped and embarrassed.
Terence Crawford has sent a clear message to Canelo Alvarez: no excuses when he wins. He confirmed there's no catch weight in the fight, saying he wants Canelo at full strength. "I want him at his best, no excuses," Crawford said, making it clear he wants a clean, undeniable win. Tension rose even more after Canelo shoved Crawford during a press event. Crawford fired back on social media, "I got you. You're going to remember." His message was loud and clear. He plans to make Alvarez pay in the ring.
Listen, however they rate me, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, we got to fight, and I'm going to win the fight. As simple as that.
Can I ask you about if there's any rematch clause with this fight with Canelo?
No, it's not.
Is that something you push for?
No, I didn't.
And is any weight restrictions to the fight at all?
No, it's not.
A lot of fighters would like to put on a weight restriction to this type of fight. Why didn't you want to do that?
Because I want him at his best. I don't want no excuses. I don't want no, reasons why, he didn't feel good or anything. I want him at his best.
There's a lot of experts that think Canelo's not the same fighter. His punch output's a lot less. What do you think, considering the last 12 months or so? Is he the same fighter he was maybe a few years ago?
I think he is. I just think, he just wasn't up for the Skull fight. And I think, different fighters bring different, energies out of other fighters.
A lot of people are judging you on the Madrimov fight, saying you struggled moving up in weight. You're going further up in weight, and they're saying that's going to go against you based on the Madrimov fight. How do you kind of reply to that?
Oscar De La Hoya is still undecided about the potential clash. He admits Canelo's toughness and natural size at 168 pounds make him a serious threat, but he also gives Crawford high praise, calling him a genius in the ring with top-level footwork and adaptability, comparing his style to Bruce Lee. De La Hoya believes Crawford's heart and fight IQ give him a real shot, but he also reminds fans that, in boxing history, a smaller great fighter has rarely beaten a bigger great fighter. That leaves him right in the middle. Canelo's toughness can't be questioned. He's taken hard shots from Sergey Kovalev at light heavyweight, gone to war with Gennady Golovkin 3 times, and stood strong against Dmitry Bivol's power. That kind of experience builds rare resilience. On the other hand, Crawford is jumping up to weight classes to fight at super middleweight, with no real experience against 168-pound punchers. Some analysts say his speed and power dipped at 154, and critics argue he's never taken big hits from true super middleweights.
Dan Rafael kind of made a great point when talking about sizes, because he said if you look at them two together now, they look the same size. He said people have got the idea of the size thing wrong. It's not looking at them as a physical package, it's who has absorbed the bigger shots in the weight division. So and it was good. It was a very good point. It was like Canelo has been hit by light heavyweights and super middleweights for the best part of a decade.
Basically,
he's so used to taking those shots, whereas Crawford hasn't. Crawford's been hit by 140 guys and 147 guys for the best part of a decade.
Yeah.
What's Crawford going to be like? So basically, trying to say Canelo could easily absorb Crawford shots. Can Crawford easily absorb Canelo's punches?
If you're taking shots from Triple G, Sergey Kovalev, Dmitry Bivol, and you're staying on your feet, not getting hurt,
not even getting wobbled,
just literally shaking it off, you can take Terence Crawford shots.
100%.
Boxing legend Sugar Ray Leonard knows just how big of a jump Crawford is making. Speaking to the media, Leonard shared a powerful message, recognizing how tough it is to move up in weight. He reflected on his own struggles changing weight classes. It's a big difference. Every time he hits me, he hurts me, but you can do it. Leonard urged Crawford to stick to his strengths, stay on the outside, control the pace, and use movement and ring smarts to handle Canelo's pressure. Still, plenty of experts are warning Crawford to be careful.
What about Crawford do you think can bridge the weight gap? Or like with you, what did bridge the weight gap? Because a lot of people are just saying, hey, Canelo's just too big for someone like Terence.
That's true, but you know what? There's always a way. Put it that there's always a way. There's always a way to win.
Rising welterweight star Jaron Boots Ennis gave a strong warning to Crawford, saying the jump up to weight classes is risky without first testing himself at 160 pounds. Ennis pointed to Canelo's knockout power, reminding fans that he's dropped fighters who weigh over 100 pounds, while Ennis respects Crawford's skills. He believes the size gap is a serious concern and gives Canelo the edge, unless Crawford adjusts both his game plan and his body to handle the challenge.
But I think you gotta lean more towards Canelo, because like I said before, he been putting big guys out and down, and Canelo not even really a 68 pounder. He probably really should be at 60 maybe, and he been hurting these guys. I think he be dropping these guys and things like that. So, and them guys be way bigger than him come fight night. I know that for sure. They be probably close to 200 pounds, and he dropping those guys like that. So, I don't know. It's gonna be a great fight. The fans want to see it. So, so be it. I think Crawford should take a warm-up fight. At like 60, or like at least at 60, just to get his body, to fill into somebody a little bit bigger, and things like that. I know when you go up in weight, you gotta, develop that power and not develop the power, but like put that muscle on and be heavy and things like that. So he might not want to take a fight because he's trying to build up right now. But I think he should, just to stay sharp and that way he don't have like a long layoff or anything like that.
Amir Khan, who has shared the ring with both fighters at their best, is siding with Crawford. He praises Bud's high boxing IQ, smooth footwork, sharp movement, and pinpoint punching. Khan says Crawford was very hard to hit during their fight like Canelo, on whom he landed punches more easily, while he admits Canelo has stronger one-punch power. Khan believes Crawford's ring smarts and slick tactics give him a real shot as long as he respects the risks that come with jumping up in weight.
You fought them both. Like, what are the differences between them?
Canelo's strong and he's easily hit. Very easily hit, very easily. Compared to when I fought against Crawford, I couldn't even hit clean. They both hit hard because, and you can see the strength when I was fighting against Crawford. He is very strong as well. So look, yeah, but why does he need to give that much away? He's pound for pound #1 in the world. Why does he have to go for fighting Canelo?
I think that Crawford could beat him because Crawford is a big 147 fighter and is strong as well, which a lot of people don't give him the credit for. I think that fight, if it does happen, as long as Crawford stays away and just boxes and be smart, he can win that fight. I think Crawford's a better fighter than Charlo, and he's a smart fighter as well. He switches and everything, so that would be a very good fight.
Legendary commentator Jim Lampley says the Canelo versus Crawford fight is one of boxing's biggest events. He calls Crawford the most complete fighter in the sport today, comparing his ability to adjust and counterpunch to the great Sugar Ray Robinson, someone who could frustrate Canelo over 12 rounds. Still, Lampley slightly favors Canelo because of his proven ability to take punches and his powerful body shots at super middleweight. He says Crawford will need to box a perfect fight to win. One mistake, and Canelo's power could change everything.
Crawford is going to fight Canelo because even if I have some doubts and misgivings about the size matchup, it is two action fighters who like to fight aggressively at times, not all the times, going against each other, and we'll see who can open the other person's tuna can, so to speak.
Legendary trainer Teddy Atlas stands firmly behind Bud Crawford. I ain't going against Crawford. He's special, Atlas said. He believes Crawford's top-level ring IQ, perfect timing, and sharp instincts are his X factor that can cancel out Canelo's power and experience, while he respects Canelo's strength and record. Atlas points out that Canelo has slowed down. Meanwhile, Crawford's ability to adapt, having faced big challenges at 150 pounds, gives him strong confidence moving up to 168. Still, not all trainers agree Crawford will dominate.
Maybe he's a little overrated. Terence Crawford versus Canelo Alvarez at 168 pounds.
Canelo's really good. Really good. But I think Crawford is special. I know he hasn't fought the resume everyone wants, but you have that or you don't have that ingredient. I think he has it. Canelo's really good. He's tremendous. But could he be a tiny bit overrated? The greatness is within Crawford. It's in his desire. It's in his mind. It's in his makeup, where he came from. I know he's moving up in weight class. Can he carry it? But those intangibles, I believe that he has them.
People that say that Crawford can beat Canelo, no problem. I mean, I respect that, but I just think they're stupid. I mean, excuse my language. The size difference of a bigger man changes everything with one punch. And I can see the same thing. I mean, you saw Canelo Alvarez fighting Amir Khan. Now, look at this. Terence Crawford moved from 47 to 54 to fight Madrimov. What did he do to Madrimov? Nothing. Okay, Madrimov is a 54-pounder. Now, to move up to 168, that's 2 more divisions. Canelo Alvarez will take any punch from Crawford, but I don't think Crawford will take any punches from Canelo. Remember, Canelo got hit by Triple G, the heaviest hitter in that division. And Canelo took those shots like a champ. I don't think Crawford has anything.
Fell for every feint, and then he got... I thought he lost. I thought Madrimov won.
I think Crawford hurt his feelings, but he didn't hurt those guys. And how many times did he rock him? None. And so you're going to tell me that he's going to go up to the light, fight a light heavyweight?
Ask them, don't ask me.
He don't like Crawford. I think I like Crawford. In a lot of fights I like Crawford, but on this one it's just a bigger version of him, and I don't think that him. And again, he's beaten. You're talking about a guy who pro debuted at 126 maybe. He was a featherweight, and then you're talking about a guy who pro debuted at a junior welterweight. So they've always been a big difference in divisions. Featherweight, junior, light. So 4 divisions.
But also look at their resumes. Who did Crawford beat? What's his biggest win besides Spence?
Sean Porter, Errol Spence. Why do you think you say Spence like
because
that?
Spence was after 2 accidents. He wasn't the same. No, after Mikey, Spence wasn't the same.
Who did Crawford beat besides Spence?
Predictions where I say Crawford can possibly win if he capitalizes on what he's good at, being aggressive, being just going for it, going with the flow and just feeling it. If he doesn't feel himself, it's not gonna happen. But if he feels himself, and if Canelo maybe doesn't, who knows? That's the reason why I think probably Canelo is gonna win, because it's a factor. It really depends on these little things, but it doesn't matter because they're called excuses. Those things which are mentioned after a certain fight are just excuses. So whatever happens, happens. If Canelo loses,
Due respect to Shane Mosley,
Sure.
he just said that Terence Crawford was going to get watched by Canelo. I don't think his word is really worth that much.
Do you think she need a year?
No, she needs till January, February. That's the timeline. She needs 6 to 8 months. She said out of her own mouth that she's in shape. She can come back. She told me that I'm too small for her. I'm not skilled enough for her. She punched too hard. And if she comes to get me, I won't be able to keep her off me. So stand on that. Take this $15 million and come get your ass whipped.
Terence got to be Terence, bro. He's a real deep thinker. He processed fights like nobody else. And he's processed this Canelo fight. He's seen it. He went through it 2 or 3 times already. He knows how this ends. You can tell the way he shadow boxes. He visualizing Canelo being right there in front of him. You understand? Look at the movement. That's all you got to do. Look at the movement. And that's the type of master boxer that Canelo is going to be facing. And the only thing I say is Canelo hasn't faced an opponent like this in a long time. You know what I mean? I think Canelo's going to have to go back to the Caleb Plant fight and look that good, that active, that, you feel me, moving with that type of grace to beat Terence Crawford. Because weight ain't going to make the difference. It ain't going to be the weight. It's going to be the